this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Ready to go? And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jackie Robinson. And the right-hander deals. Fly ball down the line. Gwynn on the move. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Not much he can do about that one on the mound. Made a good pitch inside and jammed it. He just found a way to fight it off the other way and make it work. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Move to first. Robinson gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Squirts away a little bit.
1-2.
No advance. Good job behind the dish. Nobody out. Runner at first. And another ball.
Outside.
2-2 down. Runner on the move. Got him swinging. For the second, tag, and they got him.
I think on that one right there, they were just trying to stay out of the double play. Guy at the dish isn't very fast, so anything on the ground in the infield is most likely going to be a double play. So you can't fault the team for trying to force the issue. Make sure that they create an opportunity here to score a run in this inning.
Duke Snider now at the plate. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Two out, space is empty. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Dodgers scoreless. Padres coming up to hit. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in San Diego. And getting to start, Michael Lambert.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Here's the second baseman, Xander Bogaerts.
The second baseman.
Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Hit hard on the ground to short. Jump throw across his body. One up, one down. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
So a pitcher making his major league debut and getting the opening day start. Not something we see very often.
No kidding, Boog. And just look around the league here on opening day.
You'll see a lot of proven aces getting the start, so they're hoping that that's what he can be for this organization. Someone who can start a bunch of opening days for them in the future as well.
1 out, bases empty. Swing and a ground off the middle. That's a base hit.
That is good. The right field.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Tony Gwynn. Runner on the go. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Here's Machado. Bounced up the middle. Dives, but it's almost good. There's one. Luis Campusano getting ready to hit. 1 run across in the frame so far here on opening day. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
2 outs. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets to first ahead of the runner, and they do get the out. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll move to the second now at Petco Park. It's the Padres 1 and the Dodgers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started, and now it's Mookie Betts. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. This one in the air. Cronenworth settles underneath it, makes the grab, and there's one away.
That is it. The first baseman, number 13.
And now it's Max Muncy. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
The Dodgers down by a run here at the top of the second. And another ball. Garrett Richards, a guy who was originally a first-round pick of the Angels out of the University of Oklahoma. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
And up next for Los Angeles, Jason Hayward. There's a strike. The pitch. Almost got him. That one missed. Will Smith waiting to bat for the Dodgers. In the air, left field. Tatis drifts towards it. Squeezes it. And that's the 3rd out. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second at the plate. Fernando Tatis Jr. Tatis waits. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like the pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
That one to first, and a base hit.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way. It kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Here's a 1-2. And another ball.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And down on strikes he goes. And one away. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Look, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting the ball over the fence. And so
Tatis runs. They pitch out. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Two down, nobody on. In the air, out towards right center. Snyder sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here at Petco Park, the batter now will be Will Smith. Ground ball to the right side. Cronenworth takes it to the bag. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting in, the left fielder, number 33, James.
And next for L.A., James Outman. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And that's off the inside edge. And a count 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't. It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Bunting, and he pops it up. Brings it in. 2 down.
Now back, second baseman, Robinson.
Jackie Robinson digs in now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The Padres up by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 outs. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Outman on second. Robinson at first. 2 out of the inning. Just missed. But Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And the 3-1. And fouled off. Left field. Lays out and makes the play.
A bit of a do or die there. He lays out, makes the diving catch, and he strands a couple of runners.
Bottom of the inning. Now the pitcher, Joe Musgrove.
The pitcher, Joe Musgrove.
And that drops in for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. That one misses. 2-2.
Seems like it can be really hard at times for pitchers to throw the ball right down the middle. They're so used to working on the edges, but then you have a guy up like this. He can't hurt you. Just throw it down the middle. It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. Next offering upstairs. Just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Foul ball there. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer it. Now he has somebody to worry about over first.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Stepping in for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim.
Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him. And not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game. Delivered some special moments for Korea.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And here is Tony Gwynn. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Left-hand batter waits. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. 1 left for San Diego, but they're on top 1-0. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Duke Snyder.
Number 4, Duke Snyder.
The line to kick the pitch. Popped up. Settles underneath it. Makes the catch. One away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Mookie Betts now. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Down the line. Tatis after it. 2 up, 2 down.
The third baseman, number 13,
Max Muncy at the dish. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
That clips the zone. 3-2 now.
You got a full count.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
A great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
2 outs. And a count 1-2.
1-2.
In the air, right field. And it stays fair. Relay to second, and he's there with a double.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
So 2 on with 2 away. And up to the plate is Will Smith. And he deals. And in there across the letters.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Muncy, the runner at third. Hayward on at second with 2 down. On the ground right side. Bogarts handles the chance. In plenty of time to first. Out number 3. Dodgers strand a couple, and it remains 1-0. Back here in San Diego, now the third baseman, Manny Machado.
third baseman.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That one in triple digits.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. And he handles it himself for the out.
The batter, the catcher, Luis Campusano.
Here's a catcher to hit, Luis Campusano.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
The 2-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And a foul ball. Here comes a pitch. Good eye in that spot.
It's a good take.
Man at first, one away. This to third. Could be extra bases. Lead runner around second. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. 1 away, runners at second and third. So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Outside low, and it's 2-1. Two on, 1 out. Way out front for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing according to Eric Summerskill.
Well, that event seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. Joe Musgrove, the next to hit. Foul.
Listen, you got to attack him just like you would any other hitter right here. Now, you can't let up just because you think it's a pitcher at the plate. If he gets a brief single, 2 runs come around the score. You can't have that.
The 1-2. Got him. Huge strikeout there. Pods leave him loaded. They lead it 1-0. Back here at Petco Park, here's the left fielder, James Outman.
James Outman.
Fouled off. He was late. The pitch. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And the righty deals. And a curve is down and in. Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Here's a speed threat. Michael Lambert. High fly ball, shallow right field. Gwynn makes the grab. 2 down. So the lineup flips over. Jackie Robinson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Kicks and fires. Diving, makes the grab.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. And here it comes. That one fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights it off. You'll see another. The wind of the pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. Righty delivers. Way high.
That's up. That's a ball.
One down, base is empty. To third, Muncy. Oh, the throw is over his head.
You beat it.
That's a case where he just pushed the throw a little bit, didn't stay on top of it, didn't find the release point, and it gave him no chance at first base to come down with it. I know he won't be happy with himself on that one.
Tony Gwynn, the next up for the Padres. Lambert picks over. Kim back on a dive.
Here's one of those crazy stats about Tony Gwynn. If you split his career numbers in half, he'd still rank first in Padres history in runs, hits, total bases, and doubles.
There goes the runner. Throw to second, and he's out.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. One, two now. Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And we're back. Start of the 6th. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Freddie Freeman. And a 2-1 on the way.
Wow, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Kicks and deals. And it's filled up.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you. Pitch in any count, 3-2, he goes off speed, gets the out.
And now it's going to be Duke Snider. Ball to strike. And that one fouled off. The Padres leading by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Tatis sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie.
Here's Mookie now. The wind of the pitch. And that one is inside. There's a swing and a drive. Tatis going back on this one. Gone! It just got out of here. His first homer of the year, and this game is tied. It's 1-1.
Mookie gets a lot of power into his swing, and this is just the latest example of it. Oh, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Joe Musgrove is done in this one. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Matt Waldron gets the call from the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. Two outs. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Left-hand hitter waits. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The wind in the pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. This one high in the air to left center. Tatis under it. Corrals it. And that is that. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. All even at 1 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in San Diego, bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Manny Machado. The pitch. And that one ripped into right. Fair ball.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, they can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. And a pitch.
That's the ball.
Hit in the air, center field. Snyder settles under it. He's got it. And there's one down. So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
3-2 now. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Got him! He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting your stuff. Just one out away from getting out of a huge jam.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. And a pitch. Just missed. With the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings and misses, struck him out. One hit, one left. We're through 6 full. All tied 1-1. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
The right fielder, Jason.
And the pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And the right-hander deals. Misses inside. 2-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike if he swings or not.
The catcher.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Gwynn puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Now left field.
And the batter now, James Outman. Here's a 1-1. Dives and he can't hang on. See, fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first baseline, beat the throw pretty easily. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
The Dodgers going with a pinch hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boo. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
Two outs. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Here's a 1-2. And that's a little high.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Now move to first, and he's back in there. Righty to the plate. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. At the belt and fires. Runner on the go. Goes down looking. So the Dodgers leave one. Score remains tied 1-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Daniel Hudson. Now batting Jurickson Profile.
For the Padres, the center fielder, Jurickson Profile.
The 1-1. And there's a foul ball. That one just misses.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Tucupita Marcano. One out. The base is empty for him. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. This is the zone, and he gets him to chase.
1-2.
Just missed. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Alex Vesia looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Fire Eisen getting loose as well. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Out number 2.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced, and this one getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
So the batting order turns over. Next for the Padres, Xander Bogaerts. Swings and misses. And now 2-2. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. And the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. Getting over on the strikeout. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 1. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And he deals. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He's got it, and there's one away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Here comes a pitch. And that's a little bit high. 2-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen for San Diego. Angel De Los Santos appears to be getting loose. Cosgrove, a left-hander, also throwing. The 2-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And now the lefty. And he grounds one to the right side. Throw over to Cronenworth. And Freeman is retired.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So up next, Duke Snider.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Swing in the middle, 1-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That's out to center field. Profar has a beat on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. J.P. Fireeyes. Now here is Ha-Seong Kim. Back to work, 3-2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bites that slider. Out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Tony Gwynn, the next up for the Padres. That one hit to right. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now Machado up here.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing. Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
No, that's outside.
And that's outside. Activity in the bullpen. Alex Vesia up and loosening in the pen. Out towards right center field. Snider going after it. Brings it in. And that ends the inning. Offense held in check there through 8 full. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Mookie Betts. Kicks and fires. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Gwynn going back to the warning track, makes the catch. Here comes Max Muncy.
Splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split-fingered fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
And now the right fielder, Jason Hayward. Swings and misses. It's 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Backs and misses. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. All tied 1-1. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
1-2 down. And delivers outside. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Alex Vesia looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Two down. And another ball.
Full count.
Fernando Tatis Jr. in the San Diego on deck circle. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. Received more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Right-handed reliever. And that one fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
1 down, base is empty. And Tatis able to stay alive. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
It gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter.
Alex Vesia will take over here.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 and 2, the count.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. Padres go down quietly. Still tied 1-1. We're in extras here, and here's the catcher, Will Smith.
Will Smith.
1-1 now. Wouldn't chase that time.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The 2-1. And there's the ball. James Outman up next. (3-1) now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. The leadoff single and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
And now here is James Outman. Lifted in the air, right center field. Makes the grab.
Now the pitcher.
Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Miguel Rojas.
Pretty surprised they're going with the pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
And here it comes. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Kim. 1, and that's 2.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning ending double play.
Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Joe Kelly.
Power slider guy, Bird. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Profar climbs in on that left side.
The center fielder,
Started to swing, held up.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. It was never even close.
2-1 now. And a swing and a miss there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tie them up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Strike 3.
It used to be when you see a 98-mile-per-hour fastball flash up there on the radar gun, you just automatically assumed it was a four-seamer. But that guy's got one of the better ones in the sport. Now we're seeing 90s with nasty, crazy sink, run involved as well. Right there, not only was he contending with the velocity of the pitch, but he swung right over the top of it because of all the movement on it as well.
One down, base is empty. That misses. Ball 2. And the righty deals. That one misses. And that's ball 3. Xander Bogaerts on deck for the Padres. Base is empty, 1 away here in extra innings. And there's ball 4.
Exactly what they needed him to deliver there, a quality at bat. Now the pressure's on to find a way to get it home.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. And here is Xander Bogaerts. On a strike, the pitch. And fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Runner on the go. Throw over to first. Wade back in on a dive. Righty delivers. Reads at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie. And you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
So 2 down now, and here is Ha-Sung Kim. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. Two outs. Line drive, base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is now in scoring position. 2 away.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
Now it's the right fielder, Tony Gwynn. And a swing and a miss. 3rd out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back now, we're in extras. And there's a new arm on the mound, Daniel De Los Santos.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Jackie Robinson steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Robinson.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed and keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Next offering clicks the zone, count even at 2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're here in the top half of the 11th. The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball in the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Duke Snyder steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a good eye there.
That's a ball.
Fouled off to the right. Two down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. And he walked him.
Nope, ball 4. Take your base.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now got
2 outs, runner at first. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And that's down and away. Next offering upstairs. Max Muncy would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. There's a strike to Mookie.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
2 outs. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
The pitch. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Left-hand batter waits. This one trailer. Right center field. That one heading for the fence. And gone! He sends it out of here. And now they're out in front. It's 4-1. You can sense it inside the stadium. These fans are devastated.
What pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Tom Cosgrove gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Jason Hayward will hit next. On the ground. Gathers and throws to first. And the lefty reliever does his job. Just one pitch to get the inning-ending ground out. Big 3-run shot for the Dodgers. It's now 4-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Eric Gagne. A chance at his first save of the year.
Number 38, Eric Gagne.
Manny Machado up to the plate.
For the Padres, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Kicks and deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And that one fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
The Dodgers leading by 3, and we're in the bottom of the 11th. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and now 2 gone.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
And a pitch. And it's fouled away. Gagne is just 1 strike away. And A swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of the season if you want to be a championship ball club.
4-1 the final here today. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 4 runs on 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 runners on base. For the Padres, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Petco Park on sellout 40,209. The Padres thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.